Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back to the videos. It's wonderful to have you guys here again as always. Like the title says, it's time to tear this shitbox apart. So we're gonna go and start tearing this lump of junk apart. I'm probably gonna shoot myself in the foot because I think I've got a couple of jobs coming up soon where I'm gonna need the hoist. And having that thing as a pusher is really gonna suck. But I can't sit here on my hands anymore and wait around for people and parts and all the rest of the shit. I've got a lot of stuff that I want to do to this car, so I really want to go ahead and get started making that happen and getting things ready to go for a new engine and going fast. So yeah, I figured might as well tear it apart. The goal in this video today, I'd like to get the transmission and the engine set up out of it, and then from there I think I'll have a couple of days spare during the week and I'll start tearing things off it. I'll get the bonnet off it, panels off it, doors off it, start pulling interior pieces out of it and things like that, and yeah, and then we can start working on fab and all that sort of good stuff. I'll get some chrome moly ordered soon and on the way, and go from there. But yeah, it's a bit of a happy sad day. I don't really want to tear it apart, but I also don't want to keep it in, or keep it the way that it is. I don't really have space for the engine to sit around on at the moment. I did pick up a parts trolley, so I can at least have the trans on there. The engine I don't really have space for, but I'll just find somewhere for it. That turbo will be for sale. If anyone is interested, please let me know. But yeah, anyway, that's it. So I'll start by pulling the transmission out of it. And then yeah, once I get the trans out of it, we'll bring it down. I'll pull the engine out of it. And yeah, that'll be it. So yeah. Yeah, anyway. I'm excited to see where this car's going. I'm excited to get stuck into it and get as much weight out of it as I can. I really want to get this thing lightened up. She's got to go on a big diet. But yeah, anyway, that's enough nonsense and rambling on from me. I've got a lot of work I've got to do, so I am going to go stick you guys on time lapse, and I'm going to hook in and yank the trans out of it, and then the engine, and then cry in the corner of my shed and contemplate my life choices. Anyway, let's get to it. Alright, there we go. So that's the trans, tail shaft and exhaust out of it. Trans is down here. That was fun getting it in there. All looks much to normal. That's my crank adapter. Works really well. I'm really happy with that. Big thank you to Mark for helping me make that. But yeah, I've dropped the oil out of the pan. That's down there. Probably actually the best looking oil ETHEL's ever had come out of it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So yeah, now I gotta drop the water out of it. There's no coolant in it. We'll get up top. I might see if I can get the missus to help me rip the bonnet off it. Yeah, we'll start disassembling the engine, get the turbo manifolds off, turbo off, intake, engine, all that good stuff. And then yeah, I'll get the engine out of it, plop it in a corner somewhere and wait for someone to come and buy it. But yeah, things are coming on. Also, no, I'll do that later. Show you later. Anyway, I'm gonna keep cracking on. And that's what I was trying to avoid. Sick. Alright, so just had some lunch, quick break. As you guys would have seen in the last clip, got the intake off, got the rockers off, had trouble getting the power steering line off, it rounded, stupid thing, so I just cut it down there. I'm gonna have to remake them anyway. All the wiring's disconnected at the back, so now it's pretty much, excuse me, now it's pretty much just a matter of yanking the engine out of the hole. So I'll take it up, undo the lower engine mount bolts, hook up a strap, and then we'll yank the engine out and plop it in the corner, and that'll be just about it. Oh, I'll get my turbo manifolds off it. But yeah, anyway, I'll get going on that, and I will see you guys once that's all done. Alright, well there we go. There it is down there, the lump. It can sit down there now until someone comes and buys it. As you saw in the last little clip, I took the rockers and the adapter plate off and the headers. So yeah, now I have a trolley of parts that was once an engine. ETHEL is all apart, looking very empty. It's been a while since I've seen this thing. It's just a bare engine bay. Yeah, it sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, the plans are to now I'll take doors off, guards off, bumper off, side skirts, all things of that nature. Get the front stripped down to just a bare chassis really, and then I'll sandblast the entire engine bay. I'll probably take this off. I'll have it sandblasted and powder coated. I don't know if I'm going to do control arms and stuff. I'm not too worried about the control arms, but I would at least like to get the subframe coated. Yeah, I'll repaint the engine bay, things like that. I have a hole here, so she's got a rust hole here in the chassis rail I've got to repair, so I'll cut that out. All this shit's going to come off. The the car's main power cable. I'll probably run through the cabin and do a bulkhead up in the engine bay when the time comes. But yeah, I'll cut that out, weld in a new piece. And then in the back here, she has a bit of rust here in the spare wheel well. This wheel well is going to get cut out. I'm going to cut the wheel well out, piss off the factory tank. I may put the pump that's in it into the BMW, or I'll put it in the fuel cell that I put in here, I'm not sure. So all of that will get cut out anyway. And then yeah, I can work on cage. I want to completely strip the entire underside of the car and then body deaden it from back to front, repaint the engine bay, do the 6-point cage, completely gut the interior, piss off all the factory wiring, do my own custom sort of basic loom, things of that nature. And yeah, then it'll just be start to assemble. Anyway, that's all pretty far in the future. So yeah, for now I'll work on continuing to get it apart into a million pieces and go from there. I did end up getting the grout fill done on its new block. So you can see down in there. Yeah, good on you, me. Just went and made it dirty. But yeah, grout fills down in there. It's up to the bottom of the water pump hole, which is 3/4 of the way up the Welch plugs. So that should be enough, I believe, or so I've been told. Did both sides, and yeah, I'm just waiting for parts to arrive for that. As soon as I get the parts arrive for that engine block and all those bits will go away for machining and then balancing, and then I'll do assembly on it. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be probably the biggest project I'll ever do. Maybe, I don't know if I'll do anything bigger in the future, but it'll be the biggest that I've ever done, so I'm excited and looking forward to doing it. Don't think there's really anything else I need to cover. Try and get the BMW out to test and tune very soon. We'll put these on it. They got the NT05, the semi-slicks. There's still a bit of meat left on them, so we'll get them on the BMW and try and get it out for a test and tune sometime soon. The one I was going to do is a double booked for another event, so I can't do that. I'll work that out anyway. I think that's about it. Somewhere in the near future I'd like to get the ute over and get a start on it, so keep an eye out for that to come. Once I get all the rest of the bits out of here, out of ETHEL, I'm going to use some of its bits into the ute, so I should be able to get that together and running, hopefully driving fairly quickly. We'll get it out to the track. Can't make any promises though, so I'll just cross that bridge when I get to it. Yeah. Pretty sure that's everything that I wanted to cover. Anyway, it's been a long day. I now have some other chores I gotta do, so I'm gonna go and get those done. Please leave your likes and comments down below. Please jump onto the website and grab yourself some t-shirts, stickers or key tags. Don't forget, unleash the boost, CO2 the world, and I will see you guys in the next video. More on ETHEL, I believe. Thank you again for watching. I will see you then. Bye bye.